Hi Aquarius, so this is going to be your general current energy check-in. Let's see what's happening with you. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as you see fit. Doesn't resonate, check your other placements or I'll catch you in the next one. Easy peasy, yes? Let's see what's happening with our Aquarian collective. Show me Aquarius. Show me Aquarius. What's happening with you? Let's see. Let's check you out. What's up with our Aquarian collective? Temperance, all right, healing your heart space, healing your own self, trying to get to that sense of emotional balance, spiritual balance as well, trying to offer yourself that, and realizing some truths while doing so, realizing some truths, strong truths about some sort of ignorance, some sort of secrets about yourself, about other person, about somebody else, right? There are certain blind spots that we are trying to get to, and it requires us healing. There is a truth that you're trying to avoid here, that you have been trying to avoid here. So I don't know how realized we are with respect to that. We'll take a look at that, right? Let's put it here because a lot of people can't see it when I put it that way. Anyways, let's get to it. Oh, sorry. The Five of Cups, all right. So some sort of emotional disappointment that you have experienced. Of course, naturally, you're showing me healing, so that's why, right? Five of Cups is very natural. We all experience that, and it's totally fine, right? You're upset, you're hurt, you're in pain with regards to a special connection. Six of Cups, these are both emotions of the past that we haven't worked through and that we would like to work through, right? So it requires us getting in touch with our heart space, getting in touch with our reality. Like, I need to accept the truth of the situation, and for that I need to be very open about it and honest about it. I need to not leave any stones unturned. I don't need to avoid the truth. For some of you, you're feeling or you have been feeling inclined to avoid the truth with regards to this connection and the experience that you've had, emotional abandonment, pain, the person leaving you. You're like, you know what, F them, I don't care, leave it alone. I don't need to heal. For some of you, you might have been avoiding that healing part for a long time, getting to the truth of the situation. Why did the situation end? What did it teach me? Things like that, right? How did I participate in this? Everything. So we have been avoiding it, but let's see. Let's check out the temperance here. Eight of Cups, temperance again. Okay, so you're healing. You're trying to convert your emotional numbness into an emotional openness. Seven of Cups is still better than Eight of Cups. How so? Well, Eight of Cups is basically feeling nothing at all for the cups that are there. It's like I'm living my life. I feel nothing about it. Nothing makes me feel anything positive, negative, or anything. I'm emotionally numb to the environment. It doesn't mean that people don't love me around me. It just means that I'm not able to feel it right now. And you're trying to heal that within you. You're trying to get back to some sort of emotional openness, to exploring different sort of emotions. I would like to feel things here. That's what you're saying. Okay? So you're actively trying to do that. You're trying to give yourself time as well. Temperance twice can represent you're a strong healer. You might be very patient, very considerate too. And you're trying to get back to emotional openness. Like, I would like to open myself up. I would like to feel different emotions, please. Even if it's good or bad, at least I would like to feel things. This feeling nothing at all is taking a toll on me. I don't feel good in that situation. Feeling depressed. Let's see the Ace of Swords. Eight of Pentacles, all right, working towards a truth about a relationship. What should you open yourself up to? What should your next relationship look like? What should you open yourself up to in terms of relationship energy, in terms of mutual connections? Yeah, you're trying to get in touch with your values here, understanding a thing or two about what are your values, what does your higher self say, what is good for you, what should you commit to, what are the things that you should look for in a relationship, what are you ready to bring to the table in terms of a relationship. It's not just about what you can get, it's also about what you can give. So you're trying to work through that as well. Let's see the Seven of Swords. Then what is it? What are you missing out on here that you don't know of, or that you're trying to avoid really strong here? You're showing me a lot of active work, healing work, as well as mental consolidation, trying to understand the truth. Yeah, some of you might be wanting to communicate with a very loving creature here, somebody who has a soft heart. Yeah, the lover. Maybe. Let's see. Let's take a look. But right now, you're trying to get square with yourself. I need to know where I'm going, what I'm doing, where I'm headed, what am I willing to give, and what I want to accept in terms of love and relationships before I go out there and entertain options, right? You're trying to be mature about this whole thing, which is good. Ten of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, so this is somebody else. Now I'm seeing somebody else on the board here. This is somebody else that's avoiding you, that's not trying to think about you. They have their own world as well. You are doing your work here, you are trying to understand this, and I feel like you both are ignoring each other. They are ignoring you, they are invested in their own world, and they're telling me that they're correct in doing so. They're justified in ignoring you, they're justified in sidestepping you, they are justified in walking away from you, and maybe probably ghosting you or something like that, right? They're telling me that you are resting on this ending. For some of you, yeah, you don't know where this person went. That's who you wanted to talk to, right? That's you there, right here. Look at this. King of Swords, Queen of Cups. This is who you want to talk to, and you don't know where they are. You don't know how to access them, and that's why you are left with thinking about the break. How did it break? For some of you, they might have ghosted you as well, which is why you're like, you know what, they have their own world, they might be living their best life, so I don't need to move towards them. And they are also saying that I'm justified in not moving towards that person. All right, energy is coming on really correct. Like, I'm not saying that they're wrong in doing so, because they are telling me the justice is there, and they have a huge heart, they make emotional connections, so they're telling me that they are correct in doing so, that this situation was justified, this action was justified, that it was the correct thing to do. So maybe it was correct thing to do for them, honey. I'm not blaming you, there is no right and wrong, I'm just saying it's their perspective and it's correct. That doesn't mean you weren't hurt, or that doesn't mean that you were not. Yeah, I told you, you were hurt. You have this strong resistance to not feeling the pain. I don't want to feel the pain, I don't want to feel the pain, I don't want to feel the pain. No, it hurts too much. It hurts too much. There was constant blockages in terms of this accessing this connection completely, in terms of emotional availability. And that's what might have created the emotional abandonment, and as a result, the ending and blockages of the situation. They might have blocked you as well. And you are assuming, and you might have blocked them back. It's like a huge blockage game that's going on between you two, and it hurts the both of you. It did hurt them as well, don't get me wrong, but they are telling me that they did the right thing. Even though it hurt, it was the right decision. And you are telling me that even I'm hurt, but I'm not trying to feel it. There are too many roadblocks I've put in my mental headspace for me to not feel it at all. The Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here as well. Look at this. The Page of Pentacles, investing in looking at things from different perspective, looking at things from their perspective, or maybe looking at things for what your personal wish fulfillment is. That's you. Personal wish fulfillment is in terms of your relationship. What do you want? There is this communication again. Look at this. I told you. You don't know. You're not trying to invest in it. You're trying to probably talk yourself out of it every now and then. It's like you give into that particular working situation, like, this is what I want, this is what I need. And then you go back to being like, oh, no, 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 maybe not, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, things like that. You're telling yourself all of that. Let's see. Let's see the Six of Cups for you. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. All right, so now you two are talking. Oh, you did take action towards them, did you? At some point in future, I see this possibility of you connecting with. Wait, let me check if is this new. Yes, it is new. Somebody else is coming back. No, there is not somebody else coming back around. It might be, don't get me wrong, it might be somebody different of the past that's coming back around. There is this hurt that you've been carrying in your heart space that keeps you from investing in real relationships, in loving connections, right? To claim loving connections, to choose them as well, because you're too fearful of getting hurt, getting broken, or ending up abandoning the situation altogether. I don't want to do that. I don't want to experience that. So you know what? I'm going to not invest in any of those situations which has kept you emotionally unavailable, which has kept you emotionally feeling numb. And that's why you're trying to heal it. And part of healing that would be, if you want to feel something, you will have to invest in situations that feels like positive or negative, right? It's your choice after all. If you want to feel something, you'll have to emotionally invest in people. That's it. But you're too scared. So, like, I want to experience emotions, but I don't want to be the one investing in it, though. I don't want to open my heart, though. You can't have it both ways, honey. You can't have your cake and eat it too for free. You'll have to pay some, right? To keep it in your life. That's why situations don't sustain, because one person is not being available, right? So I feel like there is this new connection. There's somebody you're meeting up with. I don't know who's who. There's this one person that's very stable. The other person, I feel like that's you. Then there's this one person that's Queen of Wands. So basically, they are very charming, independent, a trailblazer type of passionate person. I feel like that's them. The other person that we're talking about, I don't know if this is new or somebody old. It might be. Take your pick. But you both are balancing up with each other. It seems like you both are talking to each other. Even though your languages seem very different, your way of talking seems very different, your approach seems very different in terms of how you choose to show up in the world and how you choose to communicate or talk or take action. But regardless, you both respect each other. There's a mutual respect and softness that you both are showcasing around each other, and there's a sense of independence between you two as well. But you're meeting each other for the sake of some sort of connectivity that you feel is very special between you two, and it flows naturally. You both understand each other quite easily, even though your languages and your background or your way of being seems very different. You still are able to get them some way. Like, they're special. They I get them and they get me, right? That's great. I'm telling you, you're taking a lot of break here. So it looks like there's this one fear of failure maybe that keeps you from completely taking a chance on that, and I feel like you surpass that in the near future. It looks to me like you're surpassing all of that internal dialogue or spiritual dialogue that you might have had, and you're taking a chance, and so is somebody else taking a chance on you. And look at how beautiful this looks. I need to take a moment to appreciate this as well. You two are on the same page. You two mean the same thing to each other. It's like it's shared between you two. Like, yeah, you're special to me. I connect in a way with you like I don't with anybody else out there in the world. You're special. You're one of a kind in my heart. Transformation of the boredom. I told you, you were experiencing some sort of emotional unfulfillment, dissatisfaction. That's coming to an end on the basis of your healing, how fast you do it, how rigorously you do it. That's when your heart opens up and it pours out of you, because you have a huge heart, but you're trying to kill the disappointments of the past. Woe is me, nothing ever seems to be emotionally fulfilling me, and things like that. So you're trying to end that cycle of emotional dissatisfaction by changing your approach as well. Am I emotionally available to things for things to be emotionally available to me? Right? You're trying to look at that perspective. Yup, you're trying to open up. I told you. I told you. You're like, moving forward, I want to open up. I want to open up so bad. Now that I feel good, now that I've ended this cycle out, I want to open up. I want to take a chance. I want to live life, baby. Look at the positive side of this. This is such great energy. This is such great energy. Look at this. Can I make this up? No, I can't. I promise you. The dinosaurs, there are a little bit of fears, but you're good to go. You're experienced. You're stable. You're somebody who's stable. You're very rooted in your community. Yeah, you are on the way of feeling the sun on your face. Honey, I'm telling you, you are feeling the sun on your face. There are a little bit of roadblocks created by your own mind, fears of the past lingering still, and it's going to be there. Everybody has fears of abandonment. Everybody does have experienced life in a way that's difficult, but that does not stop them from participating in positive experiences. I mean, it should not, though, right? Queen of Pentacles, that's you. I told you, that's you. Justice, you feel correct in doing so. Oh, it's that person. That's why you are like, I need to avoid them right now because I can't take action towards them right now because I'm not done with my healing. If I am supposed to approach them, I'm supposed to approach them with a clean energy and very decisive energy. And that's why you both are ignoring each other. It's like they are living their own life. Don't get me wrong. They're not even looking at you. Sometimes their mind sways around you, like trying to look back towards you, trying to look over their shoulder, thinking about you, things like that. But having said that, you are necessarily trying to ignore this person right now because you are like, I need to be completely sure with my healing. I need to be completely on the same page with myself. I should know that I'm ready to open up, and that's when I'll open up. Otherwise, I will ruin the next relationship as well. if I don't do the work. You have such amazing energy. You have such very present energy. You have very understanding, very wise. You're very wise, very well tempered, very understanding of human experiences and how our fears play into those as well. So there you go. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this helped and take care.